How do you make sure that when you're growing yourself, you don't grow apart from your partner?
Oh, man. So I would say, one, just making sure you recognize and identify that your journey is your journey and their journey is their journey. So it's great that you're working on yourself and you're growing, whether it's professionally, personally, whatever the case may be. It's great that you're growing, but their journey is not going to necessarily go at the same pace as yours, and they have to run their race while you run your race. So you can't expect them to keep pace with your growth because their journey might not flow at the same pace as yours. So understanding that and being okay with that and giving them space to grow at their own pace is very important. You can also invite them along the ride with you and make sure you're communicating along the way, sharing with them how you're growing, what you're working on, not in a way that you're expecting them to mirror what you're doing or do the exact same thing, but just in a way of connecting with them to let them know what's going on with you. And it gives them information the information they need to adapt and process how you're growing and respond to it. Because if you're changing and you're becoming somebody they're not accustomed to, if you're not communicating, eventually you end up feeling like a stranger. And you definitely don't want that. You got to make sure you maintain the bond and connection with your partner while you're growing. And that could mean just sharing with them what you're going through and communicating. It can mean supporting them in whatever they're going through in their journey. It can mean making sure you continue to do the things that you built your relationship on in the beginning, things you enjoyed doing together, continuing to prioritize time with them, even though it might not be as much time as before because you're taking time to work on yourself or grow your dream or whatever you're doing. Making sure you still make it a priority. It doesn't have to be all the time, but if it's consistent and you're communicating to them that, hey, I know I've been spending a lot of time away from you, but I want us to spend time together. It's important to me for us to do that. When can we schedule some time? And putting it on the calendar and staying consistent can go a long way to make sure you keep that connection. Not passing judgment on your partner is important too, because you're on your journey, but you're coming from one place and you're trying to advance to another. So you don't want anybody judging you for your journey. So you can't judge your partner for where they are either. Right. So give them the respect that you would want from someone else to give you space to grow. Give them that same space and that same respect.